What up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Nick Austin back here with another video. And this is the wrestling news, it's the football news on November 24th, 2024, where we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing football news stories and transfers that you Assassinators need to know from the Sportskeeda article. And make sure to watch it to the very end, starting things off. We got Viking star Theo Jackson enjoys early anniversary dinner with wife Ari before Bears clash. Safety Theo Jackson and the Minnesota Vikings are facing an NFC North foe, and that is the Chicago Bears. On Sunday afternoon, before the divisional matchup, Jackson and his wife Ari, managed to take some time off for an early anniversary celebration, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. And if I didn't do with the other one, I apologize in advance. But anyway, we got Jackson shared a photo of a dinner setup with a picture picture cue Chicago skyline as the backdrop. The table was set for two and featured dim lighting as the two enjoyed a dinner night, celebrating their anniversary before the game. The following day, the most beautiful early anniversary dinner, and Ari wrote yeah, the most beautiful early anniversary dinner by my husband, that she wrote on Instagram. And Ari Jackson also shared a photo of Solidaire Field on Sunday afternoon. After she arrived for the game, she added a caption how great the weather was to play football. She added, "Perfect day for football." But what are your thoughts on to this this pre-anniversary dinner and pre-game or this pre-football also dinner as well, this pre-football anniversary dinner, I guess you could say? And do you think they had a great time, Mr. Theo Jackson and Ari, Miss Theo and Ari Jackson, I should say? I apologize, Assassinators. But let me know down in the comment section right down below. But I think, yeah, they did have a very tremendously fantastic time. But moving on forward, we got Travis Kelce news up next, of a stats today on the Chiefs tight ends, receiving yards, and touchdowns, and more in the Week 12 against the Panthers. Next up, we got the game that's still currently on right now, probably for an extra hour and a half, and that is the Chiefs tight end. It's the game about them against the Panthers, but also talking about what happened last week, which was a tragic event. But anyways, Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs lost their first game. Lost their first game of 2024 season. In Week 11, when Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills designed an offensive masterpiece to beat them. Although an undefeated season is out of the question, for the back-to-back champions. Yeah, unfortunately for now, yeah, they're becoming the back-to-back Super Bowl, but they're still going to be back-to-back. They'll be in the 3-in-a-row champions. That's just yet to happen, but we're continuing. We got a historic three-peat is still attainable, and it says that there was a great opportunity to bounce back and as they traveled to Charlotte to play the Carolina Panthers. At halftime, it was clear that the Chiefs had already refocused with a strong lead uh, away, like from home. And however, it was the tight end Noah Gray that who played a big role with two touchdowns instead of Kelsey. And and yeah, the Travis Kelce stats versus the Panthers, like a summary of Travis Kelsey's stats like for the Chiefs, in and against the Panthers in week 12 of the 2024 NFL season is given down below with the carries like zero carries, like zero rushing yards, zero rushing touchdowns, and 5 targets for 4 receptions and 49 receiving yards and 0 touchdowns in Travis Kelsey's game against the Carolina Panthers. What are your thoughts onto the games thus far, and do you think that it could be a change for the tight end, like this game, like in the next hour and a half against the most unlikely better team of the Panthers? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. And by the way, when I say that, like I'm trying to show some respect. I could say worse if I was saying that in a disrespectful way, but I'm just saying like it's just that the Chiefs are obviously the better team. But yeah, we got some more news about the Chiefs versus the Carolina Panthers. Like the score player stats, like in the summary the summary featuring Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. The Carolina Panthers hosted the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 12. The Panthers entered this game with a 2-game winning streak. With it was the first time that they have won back-to-back games since Bryce Young was drafted. And last week, the Chiefs suffered their first loss of the season. Patrick Mahomes, and his teammates will be determined, to rebound, from their loss to the Buffalo Bills and get back on track. Noah Gray, which I thought was Oliver Gray, the backup tight end of Travis Kelce, or the second streaming tight end, whatever you want to refer him as. But once again, scored 2 touchdowns and help the Chiefs get a 20-9 lead. At halftime, Young took a solid in the first half against the defending Super Bowl champions, and that is a huge positive sign for the Panthers. I hope not, but anyways, this is where we got the stats right here. It states that the first quarter, we got the Chiefs scored 10 points while the Panthers scored 3, and then the Chiefs scored another 10 points while the Panthers scored 6. At the second quarter, of course, and then in halftime it's 20-9, and we got another half to go, and I want to ask you, and then this is what we got right here from Chubb, Chubba, Chubba Hubbard, you got 2 rushing attempts and 4 rushing yards. Again, we got and then Jonathan Brooks got 1 attempt while he got 3 yards. And do you think there's going to be a change right here for the Panthers, which I said before and I'll say it again? I'm not gonna say Miss.
Can you get us a ham sandwich?
Give me 1 second. I'll be out there, but yeah, just wait until I get to them and I'll do that. But anyways, Assassinators, Do you think that the Panthers will indeed pull off an upset just like the Buffalo Bills, or do you think it's going to be the Chiefs? Which I sure hopefully the Chiefs do get back on the A game. I heard there was some bad news about for the Chiefs, but I think that's still not going to slow them down from just giving this game up unless they just gave up and because they lost confidence because of this minor. I'll say unfortunate of the event, but hopefully they can make that turn to a positive and they remain in the lead and start scoring more touchdowns, even if it's field goals. Like hopefully it'll be something to maintain in the lead. Like you need to stay in the lead, like scoring some kind of point. Like hopefully it's mostly touchdowns, but we're just gonna have to wait and see about that. But moving on, we got Aaron Jones like stats like today, like again. I mean against the Chicago Bears with the Minnesota. Yes, yes. I told Gunner that I'm gonna wait. We're waiting just for a few minutes.
But I can't make it right now.
Can you see Uncle SNA's in the middle of something? Like it's kind of rude to interrupt.
But Jordan, can I put my seatbelt there? So, but I don't need to wear my seatbelt there.
Yeah, but be careful with it.
No,
I'm helping you out. Get it down.
thank you.
You're welcome. But anyways, Assassinators, we got Aaron Jones like stats today on the Minnesota Vikings, like on this in his running backs receiving yards, like in touchdowns and more in the Week 12 game against the Bears, running back Aaron Jones, has been a great addition for the Minnesota Vikings in 2024. The former Green Bay Packer running back is having a great season, averaging 4.4 yards per carry, entering week 12 against an old rival, and that the Chicago Bears. He once again dominated running the ball. Jones putting in some excellent numbers. When he broke out a great 41-yard run to catapult the Vikings offense in the first half. With Sam Darnold back to his best throwing to touchdowns. In the first half, the running back was able to average some excellent 8.6 yards. And Aaron Jones stats versus the Bears a summary of Aaron Jones's stats for the Vikings against the Bears in Week 12 of the 2024 NFL season is given below. And then here's Aaron Jones. He got zero carries, and he got the zero carries, zero rushing yards, zero rushing touchdowns, one target, and zero receptions, and zero receiving yards, and zero receiving touchdowns. And what are your thoughts on his numbers from Aaron Jones? And they're kind of not looking good. Not trying to they double down on him, but just pointing out the logic on the matter. Hopefully, this could be a change. But let me know down in the comments below if you think so as well. Do you think that this could be a change, in the event, against the Bears, in the next half? Let me know down in the comments. Everything's not looking good. Hopefully things turn better for him. Judging from this report, but. Let's move on. We got Indianapolis Colts versus the Detroit Lions, in the box score of player stats and summary, featuring Anthony Richardson and Jared Goff. And the Indianapolis Colts played against the Detroit Lions in Week 2. The Colts came into the game after a big win against the New York Jets. Last week with Anthony Richardson played quite well and will hope to build on that performance against the Lions. The Lions are arguably the best team in the NFL and has won their last 8 games. Goff is an MVP candidate and could further improve his stock with a win in Indianapolis. The Lions led by 14-6 at halftime with the help of a touchdown each from the run duo of Jamar Gibbs and David Montgomery. And right now we're looking at halftime. It's Detroit, Indianapolis scored 3 points in the first quarter, while Detroit didn't score yet, and Indianapolis scored another 3 points, making it 6 points in the second quarter, while the Detroit scored a back-to-back touchdown. And do you think that Detroit's going to remain in the lead now? They made a humongous comeback against the Colts, which it states that they are in Indianapolis, and then we saw the quarterback, Anthony Richardson, oh no, the Colts, he got 2 passing attempts, in 7 completions, 14 attempts and 7 completions with over 117 yards. Passing yards, to be exact, from the quarterback of the Colts. And do you think those numbers are going to remain going to be in his favor, or do you think it's not going to be enough to put away these undeniably great Lions? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But yeah, right now it shows Jonathan the rushing on from Jonathan Taylor, rushing and receiving from the running back, which he got 10 attempts and 21 rushing yards. And then for Josh Downs, it's he got 2 receptions and 20 receiving yards, while Michael Pittman Jr. he got 3 receptions and 47 receiving yards, while Alec Pierce gets 1 reception and 40 yards receiving, of course. But who do you think is going to win this game? Is it going to be Lions or is it the Colts? And what team you're rooting for? Yeah. Excuse me. But moving on, we got Simone Biles. I think she's watching in attendance. Watching in attendance. Reacts to her husband Jonathan Owens forced a fumble versus the Vikings. And Simone Biles is in the house for Sunday's game with the Bears versus the Vikings. The Vikings clash against the Bears. Safety Jonathan Owens scored a forced fumble at the goal line, which completely turned the game's momentum. As the crowd the Soldier Field, the Soldier Field, erupted Biles, super gymnastic, or gymnast, I should say, not gymnastic, gymnast, and wife of Owens, became the ultimate cheerleader. Biles, was all smiles, raising her arm in the excitement as she celebrated the moment. And you can see right here for yourself, for her reaction, of seeing her of her husband scoring the defensive touchdown, Mr. Jonathan Owens.
Simone Biles
Yeah, you see her
Simone Biles is
raising her hand, like with her showing her
Biles is
showing her reaction, like on the defensive touchdown. But you could look right here, like or stop. Or no, it wasn't a defense.
second.
I don't think it was. I don't know. Like yeah, he forced a fumble. I'll say, but I'll say that's a defensive touchdown. I must. What am I even saying right now?
And goal. It's Jones and Jones met and dropped. First contact coming from DeMarcus Walker. The ball came out, and it is Chicago football. Jonathan Owens scooped it up as it was knocked out by Walker, and a turnover
With Simone Biles'
for the
husband,
Vikings
receiving the ball.
inside the 2.
Football came loose prior to the running back being down by contact. First down, Chicago.
Simone Biles is fired up. Her husband's got the loose ball.
Yeah, what a funny coincidence. Like she happens to be in attendance and he receives the fumble. Like once what's his name? Aaron Jones dropped the ball. I was like, what are the chances? Like it seemed like that it just purposely happened, like with God's good grace, I guess you could say, like if I'm saying this correctly. But let me know about this in the comment section right down below either way. Like, but that was very funny and that was very cool to see. Like this is probably her first attending a game with her husband playing. Like because the last time she was probably attending a game like for her husband to play in the team was with the Green Bay Packers about last season. So this is probably the best moment like of her attending of her husband playing in a football game yet. I should say, yeah. But she must be very happy with, and they're probably going to be talking about that all over football tonight. And I'm probably going to be talking about that like when I talk about anything about the halftime game show, like which probably was the game of the day, I guess you could say, because of it. Like how the Chiefs against Buffalo was the game of the day, but even though the Chiefs did not win, unfortunately, so let's moving on and stop talking about that. But anyways, but moving on, we got after getting the ball like from Sam Darnold, the Vikings running back Aaron Jones ran towards the end zone, like and look ready to score. Like, however, Owens stepped in, like the ball's safety knocked the ball loose, like and took it like for his team. Like it was a big moment, like for the Bears, the defense. Like in the last two games, the team like made 3 key plays near the goal line. Like and also Jonathan Owens like took time off from Bears practice sessions like to support Simone Biles in Paris. Simone Biles won 3 gold medals like at the Paris Olympics with Jonathan Owens supporting her like at least twice, like including during the all around. Like Owens praised his wife like as a warrior. Like after Biles competed in the gymnastics like event, like despite a minor calf injury, like and that's what he had to say about his successfully 3 gold medalist gymnastics wife. Like her ability like to preserve through that and go out there and still dominate like was amazing to watch. Owen said like in August, like I equate like it to how we are in football. Like you limp around, like and like it will hurt before, like but as soon as you go, like you forget like about it. Like pain to, tolerance, like the way she was able to go out there and look grateful, and people didn't have a clue what was going on. Like Owens, like in Biles, are started dating in 2020 after initially meeting on a dating app, like Raya. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.